Well, I'm Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and I'm out here today at the southernmost point of Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Hurricane Isaac came through here. It's totally obliterated everything back here. The water is behind the camera here. I imagine that they had to actually, bring backhoes or shovels down the road here to clear all the sand off the road because the water level is quite high. The water level here was probably over my head, and I'm only a couple feet above the water line right now. So I mentioned in a previous video about FreeGameCam, and FreeGameCam was something that was very, very unique back in the day, and what it's turned into is the gameplay videos that we do these days on like Twitch and stuff, which, by the way, I no longer broadcast to Twitch. I am now going to be broadcasting directly to YouTube. In fact, I just got my approval today for that. It'll be a little while before I'm live broadcasting because when you're seeing this, I'll be on my way to Tampa moving. So anyway, the FreeGameCam. FreeGameCam was designed because we wanted to play games and we wanted to show them off, just like we do now on this channel here with all the gameplay videos, except it was all screenshots. And the screenshots were taken once every 30 seconds and then uploaded to our server live. We built a client for this and everything. And people then registered in our forums, and that's how they got an account so that they could broadcast live. And then if we banned them from the forums, they were banned from broadcasting because there were some people who would do things like, play a porno video and lay that over the game, and so that's what you saw was actually the porno video being broadcast live on our site. It was really lovely. But anyway, so it took a screenshot every 30 seconds and then uploaded it, and it was all in real time. And I was mentioning this because I actually ran a bot on FreeGameCam and showed it off at one point. And so the technology then, because we did this in the year 2000, so that is 12 years prior to right now, today. And so you think about it, how things have progressed, that now we're live streaming the games, and I'm able to live stream the games in 720p, and I am this far away from having all of my tech in place to do it in 1080p. Not that most people will be able to handle that kind of stream, but the bigger the better. And so it was quite interesting that one of the things that we tried to do is we tried to stream video. That's what we wanted to do. No one else was doing it at the time, and we worked on it for quite a bit, my buddy Tim and I, and we never quite got it to where we could do video. And the frame rates were really, really low, and they were down like 1 frame every 2 seconds or so. So it really made for a choppy experience, and it was a much better experience when it was just a screenshot that come up and then every 30 seconds it would refresh. But we had all the stuff back then, even allowing us to, whoever was broadcasting, to put in comments that would show up on the web page, allowing other people to say things back to us and give us encouragement or tell us that we suck or whatever while we're broadcasting live. And so it's been a long time in the making, and I just now realized today when I was filming previous video talking about FreeGameCam, about how what I'm doing today is exactly what I wanted to do back then. And if we had been able to pull that off, just think of how things would have been. We were doing this before even YouTube was out and everything. And I think that YouTube is actually the site that really revolutionized everything. And then as far as recording games, I think that Fraps You know, people were using like Camtasia and stuff like that to kind of do the games, but they had to do it in really small, really small dimensions. And then Fraps, I think, cornered that market eventually for being able to capture video, because I've been able to, for several years, capture video at 1080p with Fraps. And then there along comes XSplit. And XSplit is the broadcast tool that I am using now, and it is amazing because it's just like having a television station right at my fingertips. Do you hear that? I wonder if that's thunder. It sounds pretty loud. We've got a couple of thunderheads way out there. In fact, let me go ahead and turn the camera around here. Let's just change the view here. And whoop, don't want to knock the camera over. So this is the Gulf back here. And thunderheads way back there. I don't even know if I'm pointing at the right spot. But anyway, so YouTube revolutionized that, and then Fraps to upload or to record, and now we're using XSplit. And I've just gone, taken it even a step further, and now I have an AverMedia card in my machine, which allows me to put off all of the capturing, the processing power that's required onto the card. And so the card itself is actually capturing the game video and processing it and writing it to the file through XSplit. And it has made an enormous difference for me. I've gone from, actually, when you record and you got the CPU working so hard recording gameplay, your frame rate can drop pretty low. And with this card installed, I'm actually able to keep my frame rate above 30 frames a second most of the time. And so it's been pretty excellent, I'll say. Now, the next whole step in all of this, at least for me, is taking my gaming PC and building a second PC. And the second PC won't necessarily be for gaming, it's going to be for recording. And I'll put the AverMedia card over into, or I'll buy a second one, so that I can broadcast live and use one card as a processor, and then I'll output the video. I'll mirror it out via, I'll go to my monitor, but then also to go one of the HDMI's out, and that will go into the other PC, into the AverMedia card, and it will capture it there, and then that will record everything and write it to disk, and that's probably where I'll run XSplit to control everything. And so we'll be able to broadcast live and record in really, really high quality. I can't wait, because I've got a card now in my machine. My last card kind of went kaput when I was fiddling around trying to get it to work better. And now, playing like World of Tanks, I'm able to get 50, 60 frames a second on most maps. Some of them, though, some of the really complex maps, it goes down lower, but not. I gotta watch out where I'm standing here. There's ants out here in the sand. Just got bit. So, anyway, I just want to give you a little history there, and now you can see a little bit into the future of where I'm going soon. Soon, I don't know how soon, but soon I'll be broadcasting in 1080p with my gameplay, and we'll be streaming it live, and it's going to be awesome. So, anyway, thanks for hanging with me on the flashback there. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care. Well, it's very nice of you to make it this far in the video. Hey, since you're here, are you looking for something else to watch? Because I got plenty else to watch. In the upper left-hand corner, I'm talking about whether or not you really can get banned for buying gold in World of Warcraft. That is part of the Marky Dragon Show. You click on that and it'll take you to the Marky Dragon Show homepage. And and then in the lower left, Path of Exile. That is Matthew, also known as Spellbinding Gamer, who I've done some gameplay stuff with. He is playing Path of Exile, and it's a Diablo-esque type game. He's got a great playlist showing a lot of content for it, and the game looks really good. It's not one that I've tried yet, but if I get some time, I will be. But what I've been playing is World of Tanks, lower right, and been playing that a lot. Click on that and it'll take you to the World of Tanks playlist I have. You can watch me kicking some ass and getting my ass kicked at the same time. Upper right, that is part of my vlog, and I just purchased recently an AverMedia card, showing it off there, and it is what I use with my applications for recording. It's actually like adding another CPU to my computer, and so all the video recordings that I do, it runs off of that card and doesn't take CPU time, or very, very little comparatively. And so I'm able to get really high frame rates in games while recording them or even broadcasting them live. And it has another thing too. You can actually hook up like your Xbox or PS3 to it and record that as well. So check those out if any of them interest you, and please do subscribe to my channel here. Take care, everybody.